Feeling more pressure but appears in the media. Better stop treating it small or media. I'm extra large, big ticket, premium. Bound that down, you believe in me. Yeah, I'ma lay it down, grabbing that crown. Laying dollars on the ground, gonna double up now. 65 to 4 and 3, 2, one more time. Heavy punchline about to prove. Lay low, lay high, lay low, lay high. Clear your heads now, watch a pick. Let it go and prove my worth, let me earn it. Gonna pass this test and get me a permit. Watch how I do, sit down, observe it. Fires in my soul, uncontrollable burn. Look at me then, look at me now. Correct your bones to rule the cool, make you bow now. Class one to opponents to see. Blow kiss goodbye while they scream and shriek. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Lay low, lay high, lay low, lay high. If you feel my vibes, then pop with me. Let it go, let it out, let it go, let it out. Take a deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
Wow. Fuck, your audio's never working when I press the scene now. You know what? Though it's big Atlus trying to censor us. Hold on. There, speak.
Yo,
There you go. You're here. We did it.
We're here. We're here.
So,
Rank, what rank is this now? Like 14? We're still messing up audio stuff?
400.
Let's go.
This is rank 14. I think it's 14. Pretty sure it's 14.
14. I'm fairly certain it's 14.
Pretty
yeah.
sure. And as we know, rank 14 is the most important rank of all the social links that have ever social linked. Because we get to talk about our opinions. Atlus wants to hear your opinion. Not just mine, not just yours, but everybody's.
That includes me?
I think so.
Oh my god.
I have like
I can't believe it.
80% odds it includes you. And yeah, there was a big Atlus survey that went out, okay? I believe there were went on all regions, Japan, North America, there are other countries in there somewhere. And they went out, they sent them out, and they were like, fill out this survey, and, you know, it's going to determine kind of where we go in the future, right? And if you don't think these surveys mean anything, well, Persona 5 Tactica, the game that nobody played, but that was, I did play it, okay? I was like the one guy who played it, so I'm allowed to say that, okay?
I played a bit of it. I played a little bit of it. I haven't beat it yet, but I liked what I played. It was fun.
That game, they said, was made because of these surveys. I think people voted a lot that they wanted a Persona strategy RPG, so they made one. So these surveys are far from useless. So don't get that wrong, okay? They've made whole games because of it.
True. They do that, yeah. And what's crazy is, like, I remember, as far as I understand, a big reason why Persona 3 Reload happened the way it did was also because of these surveys, right? Persona 3 was pretty high up on that list of requested remakes and remasters.
Yeah. I don't remember. Do you remember how exactly that looked? Because I think, wasn't there a big thing that people were upset about that, there were other games that went higher? I don't remember. Do you remember?
Yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about. I think P1 and the 2 duology was higher up than Persona 3. I think they just did Persona 3 first, though, instead. Probably because of interest more. I don't know. I think that survey that what people referenced was only in Japan.
Oh, no. I think I know what it is now.
Oh, what's up?
I just found it. What I think it was that people were upset because this is right. Hold on, speaker real quick.
Yeah.
Okay,
hey?
good. I'm sorry. I just make sure your audio's still working when I switch scenes.
Great.
Persona 3 won the poll, so you know it made sense or whatever. Oh, actually, it was tied with Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment, but
yeah, that's what it was. Okay, my bad.
But then when P4R was revealed, I think people were upset because these two were above it. Pretty sure that's what it was. And they're like, why are they doing P4?
I think you're right. Wow, they actually been really listening to the survey. The next one's Rido.
Yeah, Rido too. Yeah. Still haven't. I mean, let's be honest. I think we're gonna get P1 and 2 at one point. I think P4 might have happened sooner, just because my cat is meowing at me. He's very upset about these survey results. I think it happened because they can reuse a lot of stuff from Reload. You want to talk about that while I go?
Yeah.
Let my cat look at Atlus surveys.
Yeah, for sure. So I think that the reason, I like he said that P4R was done first, is just because as far as development goes, it's easier to build off of a Persona 3 base and transition to P4. And also you have to factor in, right, as far as interest goes, this is only done in Japan. I think if you looked at, again, this is just conjecture. I don't really know for sure, but I'm willing to bet if you looked at America, if they did a survey like this in America at the same time, I'm willing to bet P4 would have been ahead of P1 and P2, the P2 duology. I think it's just a matter of current day interest worldwide, as well as just the turnaround costs. It's just way more efficient to build off Persona 3 with Persona 4 Remake.
All right, do you see what number 10 is?
You love that game, don't you? Just get that's Etrian Odyssey.
I'm sorry. There are some would you advocate for like a remake of the Third Reich? I don't get, like, there's certain levels where you can't, there's no saving them. Okay, I don't get why we're even pretending this game needs a remake. This game needs to be unmade. Okay, if we can go back in time and stop it from being made, then that's what I would advocate for. There's some things that are not just worth fixing.
So I haven't played Etrian. I want to be clear. I can't like advocate for this level of hatred. But from what I've heard from a good friend, Screen, I do think it sounds pretty awful. And not just coming from someone who's played SMTF. I think SMTF's really bad. But if what you said about Etrian's True Screen, about how you felt about that might be like a contender for a pretty fucking like one of the worst Atlus games ever made.
Would you want a remake for SMTF?
I actually think, like, but when I say remake, I mean, like, a reimagining, like, more like FF7 remake style. I think there's potential in the idea of SMTF. Yeah, I could see, a reimagining of it.
Okay, well, if you were to remake Etrian Odyssey and change everything, then maybe I could be open to it, you know? Keep, like, the pedophilic art and the music and change everything else, fine.
My God.
I guess we can do that, but, like, at this point, we're making a new game, you know?
True. I think was like the thing with I don't even know why Etrian's like so shit from whatever, because like I think Atlus is pretty good at making dungeon crawlers. Like Strange Journey is awesome. SMT2 is awesome. I don't know about SMT1 that much. I played a little bit of it. Played more of SMT2 and Strange Journey for sure. I think those games were really fun. So I don't know what like lapse in judgment they had for Etrian that made it so shit in comparison.
What I don't like about Etrian, okay? I don't think the labyrinths are very well designed, but that's the least of the issues. The game's intentionally, like, grindy. Like, you will be fighting enemies a lot in that game, and the encounter rate's very high and shit, and all of that for, like, the combat to be, like, it's like RPG Maker default combat, okay? And that we went into this on the last episode. I don't want to rehash all this. But I think the labyrinths are just designed like shit. I just don't think, what is there to like about that fucking game? The high points of the game, like the music and the aesthetic, aren't even that good compared to many other Atlus titles. I'll be back in a second. You talk about your thoughts on
that. So I haven't played Etrian again, but here talking about it, you know what I think Etrian's biggest thing ever for Atlus it's ever done positively? You wanna know what it is? The dungeon in Metaphor. That's all, to be honest with you. Everything else I've heard sounds like that game came straight from hell and, like, crawled its way out onto the fucking DS somehow, okay? It does not sound fun. Sounds pretty crap. I've heard some of the music. It's okay.
We agree.
Metaphor, using those ideas, I'm glad they repurposed those ideas, introducing Etrian in a better game.
Metaphor repurposing Lost Shinjuku, I had no issues with it there, okay? It was cool there, actually. It was... I enjoyed it.
Because, based on what I heard from you, it's because Metaphor has fun combat, which Etrian doesn't have. Metaphor has
fun dungeon gameplay. Metaphor has...
Yeah, true.
Like, I enjoy playing Metaphor. I dread playing Etrian
and Metaphor actually has a story.
Like, and to be clear, Etrian Odyssey, like... What? Oh, man, I fucking hate this game. There's always something that you have to do, too, whether... when you're getting to, like, a later floor of the stratum or something, they're always like, oh, actually, you have to go hand in this quest first. So go back and go hand in this quest, and then you have to come back at the beginning of the stratum and redo all those floors, and then do all those encounters again, and then do all that bullshit or so. There's like always at least 1 or 2 times you have to do that per fucking stratum. So you're replaying the same dog shit labyrinth that you've already mapped out, okay? Not to mention the floors where they make you map out the whole thing too. It's just like on every level, I just feel like the game hates me. Fuck that game.
So what? Like top 3 Atlus games you've ever played, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's what I figured. Well, what are the other games on this list, right? We're seeing what? Okay, we see. I think that's Soul Hackers right there. You know, didn't get a remaster or a remake in this time. It did get the greatest Atlus game of all time in Soul Hackers 2. Okay, greatest IP revival in history. SMT4 Apocalypse being ahead of SMT4 is really funny. SMT4 Apocalypse and SMT4 haven't seen anything yet. I'm willing to bet we'll get something for them eventually. DDS hasn't gotten anything yet. That's happening next year. I guarantee it. I will actually stake money on this. I guarantee you we will get a DDS remaster next year. Okay.
I have odds on it too. I see it in our near future. I think, especially seeing all the Rido stuff, and I think you know, that came out and it was not like a huge hit, but it certainly wasn't unsuccessful, and it was just a really good game too, on top of everything else, right? So seeing more things like that, maybe we're gonna do this with DDS now. We're gonna start going through kind of the older library and taking these older games and putting them on and remastering them. Do you think it'll look more like a Rido remastered, where there's a lot of big changes to the game, or it'll look more like a Nocturne HD, where it's more of the same?
I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that they're probably gonna. I think the remasters going forward are probably gonna be more like Rido. That's what I'm willing to bet. We'll have to see, but I don't think. I think that's something that DDS is probably do better than Rido, because it's like more of like the genre that SMT fans are more used to, like more adjacent to mainline, right?
Sure.
I think it'll have more interest because of that, and going the extra mile with something like Rido, which is probably gonna do less well than something more adjacently connected to SMT, like DDS. It just tells me that, like, if they're willing to go that extra mile for Rido, I think they're more than willing to do it for a game that'll probably do better like DDS, you know?
I think what they have to do, okay, is, like, market this game, because, you know, people say it's similar to the archetype system and Metaphor. I feel like you gotta market really hard off of Metaphor's success for a DDS remaster, you know? Something like that
the roots
to get,
of Metaphor, you know?
get people go, because I think among the PS2 Atlus games, while they have a lot of fans, I don't think DDS was super successful. It might have been more successful
like when
than
it
Rido,
released?
but yeah, I don't know if it was like super successful when it came out.
Probably more successful than Rido, because, you know, that game, DDS actually has voice acting.
Yeah, there's just probably more faith in it too. I think also Rido, the genre switch a little bit probably hurt it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And right after that, you know, the greatest game, you know, Screen was talking about just a moment ago, Etrian Odyssey. I hope they remake it 3 times, remaster it 5, and I just hope we keep on getting Etrian titles until the end of time.
They already remastered this fucking piece of shit game. Okay, they put it on platforms.
Do it again.
You can play it without a touchscreen. Whoop-de-fucking-do. All right, lad. What do you want? What more do you fucking people want?
And sorry, back on DDS. I haven't finished DDS 1, but I've played like a decent chunk of it, like more than half, like probably like 60-70% of that game. Kind of boring as fuck, I can't lie. A DDS 1 at least. I don't know about DDS 2. DDS 1, kind of boring as fuck, I'm gonna be honest with you. The game is not horrible, but it's just really boring, I think, anyway.
Do we like any Atlus games?
I like SMT4. That's on this list. I just didn't talk about it that much. I love SMT4. I love Persona 3.
No, you don't. You hate Reload. That's why you talk about how much you hate it every time we bring up the podcast.
I don't hate Reload. I gave it a 10. Gosh, Screen, you sound like those people on Twitter.
Well, I mean, it's just, I think, despite making up 1% of your 10 out of 10s on backlog, it seems to make up 50% of the hatred that used to be on this podcast. Curious. I'm just asking questions, okay?
I don't like you, Screen.
Just saying, okay?
I don't like you. I don't like you.
Hey, look, I like some of these games here. I like Persona 3. I like Persona 2. More so Eternal Punishment.
I haven't.
We don't have to talk about Persona 1. I like Persona 4. I like the remaster of Rido.
Mad.
I hate Etrian Odyssey. Alright. Anyways, this is the old...
Hold on. Apocalypse is fun. Apocalypse is fun.
I
Like
haven't played those
Playswell? Like
fucking
I'm sorry.
games.
Well, you should play them. By the way, S54 is really good.
Also, I don't know
Apocalypse
what
is
Apocalypse is. This says
SMT4
final.
Apocalypse. All right, SMT4 the final.
Thank you.
My bad. That's what they call it in Japan.
Thank you. As an otaku, I didn't understand what you were talking about until you mentioned that.
Yeah, but you can read the Japanese as an otaku.
Yes, this says Shin Megami Tensei 4. Anything else?
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. What
uh,
does it say under Digital Devil Saga, Mr. Otaku?
um, digital avatar tuner.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually what it says. Okay, well, the current poll, right? So times are changing. There is a current poll, right? Released just like this week, I think, earlier this week from Atlus.
Yeah. So this is the old poll. This was the 2022 one, but just bringing this
Yeah.
up to prove that this will in fact shape kind of what we see with Atlas going into the future. We had a new poll that came out here. I don't think it's up anymore, so I don't think we can like go through it. Unless do you think that the link's still live, or did it finish?
I think it's probably finished.
I think it's probably like a link here. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, hold on. Actually, you can't just go through the whole thing again. No, we're not gonna do that. I don't give a fuck. It's too long. But I did it on my own time. I think you did as well, right?
I also did it on my own time, yeah.
So, yeah. Then they ask a bunch of questions, and I guess we filled them out. I don't fully remember what I did. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every single time metaphor. Every single time Atlus releases one of these polls, I try my absolute hardest to get them to make a Persona Party game. That's like what I do. All my answers are going towards making them do that. Okay.
This
At
guy
one point,
loves Mario Party.
I'm gonna get Persona Party. I will settle for Persona Kart. Okay. I want a board game, and every single time
Persona Kart. We got Persona Kart screen. Did you forget already?
I want more. That's not enough. Joker being in the Sonic game is not enough. They can do more, and they will do more, and I will make sure of it, okay? So just remember, okay? Every time you're filling out these surveys and you're giving the best answers you can, remember there's somebody who's me telling that Atlus that I make over $100,000 and live alone, okay? That I will spend millions of dollars on every DLC they drop for their party game. Realize that this is a competition, and I'm trying to win, okay?
I'm sure. If you want to know what I advocate for in all these surveys, I really push for a Persona 5 fighting game. I'd love Persona 5 Arena. I'd love Persona 5 Arena, okay? I'm dying for it, practically, actually. I dream of it, okay? I really, really, really want a Persona 5 fighting game.
I don't know if we're gonna get one, buddy.
God. We're gonna get one. It's okay. This is not real. They didn't launch this game with rollback because they're dumb idiot fucks. I don't know why they didn't launch
You
it
think
with rollback.
that was the
but they
only
didn't.
issue?
I'm willing to bet that is.
You think this would have looked like?
issues.
You think this would have looked like this if they just had rollback? You think?
What
You
would
think
it
it would
look
have
like,
a little
Strange?
bit better at least, like this maybe?
I think it would have been like.
Maybe.
Okay, not Dragon Ball Fighters numbers, okay, but I think like 10,000 at least. I think I've seen 10,000 on launch.
Oh, on launch? Maybe on launch, but I think the point is that it dwindled really quickly.
I think I could keep up like a good.
Like
better
damn, bro,
like
a 6,000 player drop off in 1 month.
because people don't want to play games with that rollback. Like bad netcode is the death of all fighting games. Okay, I guarantee you, if this game had better netcode, it would have been better.
I think there's more to it than that.
I think that's like the biggest factor in why it didn't perform as well as it could have. Like, I'm not. This game wouldn't have done gangbusters or anything, but I see no reason why I couldn't have like.
You
stayed
think
at, like,
that
a
many
healthy,
people
like,
were
200
even
players.
hyped for a Xbox 360 fighting game that's coming out again?
I mean, it had 7,000 on day one.
Yeah, on
It's
day
not bad.
one.
It's not bad.
I
mean,
don't.
think
I don't know if this game would have had a crazy community. I think there's other fighting games people want to play too. Like people would rather, I think, gravitate towards their Street Fighters or something like that. Like I don't. How many people care about playing Arena Ultimax in current year?
I mean, the thing is with like Arena's PC port, it was missing things from the console release, like, even the remastered console release. It didn't have fucking lobbies for some reason, like, and it just was missing things. The PC port just got like fucked over. It was a poor PC port, had bad netcode. I think if at least we had better netcode and we still had those other problems, at least we would have done a little better. Yeah.
Sure, maybe a little bit, but I don't think you would have seen this number above low 3 digits. I think like we'd see like 100 something players maybe.
I could see
maybe.
200, 300 with better netcode at launch. It would have kept people interested for longer. They would have been more willing to stick with it, I think.
I don't know. Even when they released that rollback here, we had a bunch of players go back, kind of fuck off again.
Well, the issue is right when launching with it makes all the difference in the world.
I don't know, and I think Atlus didn't think that's the case, which is why it didn't launch with rollback. Otherwise, I probably would have advocated for it harder. Like I just
Atlus are dumb fucks. I think that's just that. I mean,
I don't know if we can write that all off as that. I think they probably knew this wasn't going to be a super successful game in 2022. I mean, besides, actually, Tactica might have sold. I don't know if we count this game's sales on its own, like the remastered version. I'm pretty sure it's the worst selling Persona game to date.
Do you genuinely believe they have no hopes in a Persona 5 fighting game? I think a Persona 5 fighting game would do really well. It's Persona 5, first of all, with good netcode, and if it has like
we
that
could say it's Persona 5, but Tactica failed. Now it's Persona 5.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think Tactica failed.
I mean,
That's very strong.
Let's check the numbers. Let's go. Jarvis, pull them up. Lower numbers. Ultimax on launch. Yeah, I mean, even with the Persona 5 name, this game went to double-digit players within, what is that, 2 or 3 months? Not great. Not amazing.
To be fair, to the game's credit, right? Fighting games kind of draw in people who play for longer because there are multiplayer games that don't really end, unlike something like Tactica, which does end. The single-player experience, right?
I think a Persona 5 fighting game would be maybe a decent thing. Like it might, might be okay. You account the budget for how many people would play it. It could probably do okay. But compared to other endeavors that could go down, like a gacha game, for example, or something else, I don't know if it's gonna be at the top right. I wouldn't bet on it. I don't think we're gonna get one personally. I don't think a Persona 5 Arena is in the cards. I could be wrong. I don't think so though. I think that's why people have resorted to making their own fan versions, which looks really good, by the way. But
that one looks awesome. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I saw it on Twitter. It looks great.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This is why they do the survey screen. Maybe.
You know what? You're right. Maybe everyone filled it out and they asked for fighting games.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see in the next like 5 years. Maybe we'll get something. I don't know. Who's to say?
So you can kind of ask. You're asked what genres of video games you played, other video games that you're aware of. Not looking
Wait
good
a
for
minute.
you. They don't ask about a single fighting game.
I remember one of the deals. Like they asked like for a suggestion for like a DLC thing, I think, and one of the options, or not even a DLC, but like a thing like for fuck, I don't remember. I remember they mentioned a roguelike form of like a Persona game or something like that.
They do, yeah. They did. They watched the last episode of Social Links and they put it on the survey.
They knew. Those bastards. They just keep on stealing shit from us.
I think I did fill out that option. To be fair, I think I did actually gravitate towards that. To be honest with you, us party game bros, we're not looking good either. Okay. I don't think there were many options related to that on the survey. Okay. But I think I did say I did want a roguelike. I think that was one of the genres I filled out.
I really hope they do that, dude. If they take our idea, the Megaton roguelike, I'm telling you, it'd be cinema. Okay, I'd play the shit out of that.
So yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, kind of an interesting lineup of games to ask if people are playing. No, I mean, Pow World, I could see like a Pokemon-esque Persona game, but then like we got Call of Duty Black Ops on here. We got
that's a bit of a weird pick.
Got Grand Theft Auto 6. We got maybe this is just generally trying to see where people are kind of are, where their fan base is, and what type of games they kind of know about and they hear about in their communities, and which ones they don't. But kind of an interesting lineup here.
But they ask which ones you know of. That's such a stupid like question to ask. Like, who doesn't know all those games?
Well, maybe we know all these games. I don't know if like a casual, and I understand that the survey is going to be kind of filled out by more hardcore people, so that's going to kind of skew it a little. But I don't know if like a casual, Persona fan knows all of these. I don't know if I expect. I think
it'd make more sense to ask which ones they have interest in, like or which ones they were thinking about like buying or something. And that might be another question. Actually, I might be forgetting.
It might be. I think generally the reason you ask these questions is just to get kind of find out where your community is. Like, what games do they
No,
know?
sure,
What
yeah.
games do they not know about? And then that kind of generally tells you what communities they're in and what games they'd be more likely to play.
True, you're right, and it also gives them ideas. Yeah, like as you said, to figure out where the community's at. That's true. What appeals to them.
They ask about P4R, if you're going to purchase it or not in the future. This question will probably be a big thing deciding if they go forward with more remakes, right? That and the actual success of the game.
What'd you say? I said definitely will purchase.
I mean, I said definitely will purchase because I will definitely
Yeah.
purchase it. I mean, I don't know what to tell
I
you.
will also definitely purchase it.
Some general questions about how much you buy video games, questions about physical or digital editions, which is going to kind of determine if they do physicals or not. I think
Yeah.
I have a feeling, and this is just a feeling, that people typically answer physical more here. And I was really surprised to see Raito Remastered got a physical edition. And I think it's probably because their fans might want to buy more collectors or physical editions and have them in a big Atlus collection and stuff. It's kind of like a cult in a way,
Yeah.
you know? But I was really surprised because they didn't, when P4G got ported, that game didn't get a physical edition. That was crazy to me.
True, actually.
Bunch of other questions here. Hold on. I can feel a sneeze come. There we go. Okay.
Bless you. There it is.
How
there
many
it is,
game
there it
titles
is.
do you own on Steam? Okay. Where do you get information
100
about
or
video
more.
games? Actually, everything. I like how the Twitter's here. That's nice of them.
Yeah, Zitter.
People who get things for YouTube. Damn, this Persona Central really broke down every question. Like, look, they got every route going
Good
on
job,
here.
to be honest.
This question's for people who obtain information from YouTube. Look, there's like the weird route over here.
True.
What aspects of game demos do you find appealing? So yeah, a bunch of demo questions. These are new, as they labeled here, which is not a surprise that these are new to this survey. If you've been focusing on Atlus for the past year and a half now, they've been going really hard on demos. Metaphor
demos, yeah.
had one before its release with the
SMT5,
prologue, and that
I
was
think
really
has one.
successful. SMT5 ended up getting one retroactively. Same with P3R.
Persona 3 also.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was because of the success Metaphor's demo, I think, had. So I think they want to go forward with demos. So they're kind of asking people how they answer here. The Sega account thing they've also been focusing on a little bit. Have you noticed that?
Yes, I did notice that. Yeah. I said
I don't give a fuck.
Really care about it. Yeah, I said the same thing. I don't really care that much.
There's already 2 games that already ask you for a Sega account. The first being Raito Remastered. I believe you get items if you have a Sega account in that game. And Persona 3 Reload on Switch 2, I believe, also gives you items. Fun fact, that what you get, the pack that you get for connecting your Sega account with the Switch 2 version of P3R, that's a repurposed, unused DLC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Gonna be a bunch of items, but they scrapped it. Now they're repurposing it here. So yeah, this was basically so yeah, these new questions make sense with kind of the direction they're going in. Not a surprise. Where do you go to see if people like games? Do you go to review YouTubers?
What'd you say?
I said YouTubers, but I don't really listen to any of them, to be honest with you.
What I usually do is I look at like Steam. I said Steam, the Metascore, and the YouTubers.
I very rarely, honestly, buy games based on like buzz. I'm kind of in my own world, you know. I don't really listen. I'm kind of different in that way.
Wow, yeah, you're really some like lone
kind of
wolf
dark
or
and mysterious.
renegade.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why
yeah,
when people were talking about Claire Obscura and shit, I didn't play it yet, and I was like, okay, and 100 Line or things like that. I don't know.
It's crazy because you'd love 100 Line. It is absolutely your kind of game.
You know what there's 100 lines for? People coming to fuck your mom, okay?
He did this joke already. He did this joke
I did, but I'm reusing it. It's good.
There's a text post using fucking like human echo characters, like fucking over that I saw. It did really well.
Over our Discord DMs?
Yeah, you posted a screenshot on Twitter.
That's because I'm funny and people like me.
Yeah,
because I'm funny.
Well, people like me more though. Generally, I think that's why people are here, because they love me and everything I do, the way I sound, the way I conduct myself, my lovable sense of humor. Let's just keep on going and talking about the survey. Please select anything you want to see in a trailer or other advertising footage. I picked voice actors, developers. I picked actually most of these. I think.
I think I picked.
They picked like all of these, including 7.
I don't. I think I mostly said these ones. I think I'm a really big person who just likes seeing gameplay footage when games are announced. Um, I don't. The cinematic trailers and shit don't really do much for me, and the voice actor stuff is like cute, but I don't think I really care that much. I generally just want to see gameplay of the game. That's what I like talking about the most.
I probably prefer that the most too, but I like when they do things like the first four like promotion. Like Sonic recently has been doing a lot of that, where for promo for like the recent releases, they do like animated like shorts and stuff like that. And they look really good, and I really like those. I think they're cool.
Maybe.
I'd probably err on that, liking all seven. If I had to
But
pick one that I think is the least valuable, though, it's probably number one.
yeah, I'd say like the voice actor thing's cute, but they did a bunch of these for P3R, and I don't think I watched it. So,
I watched
uh,
them. I thought they were cool.
so like all the qualities, you want an official live stream, VTubers, of course.
Yes,
Guys,
I love VTubers.
you guys want
More Clippy.
entertainment content related to the game, right? That's what you guys want. And VTube. Oh, on.
Yep.
Why not YouTubers? Are you kidding me? Oh, game commentators, maybe. Do you think those
Maybe.
count as
That's probably
YouTubers?
close
Everyone
enough.
should
That's
fill
probably
this
close
one,
enough.
and then we should fill out other as well. Be like, get this
Social
guy
Links podcast.
Screen Mints on. Oh, yeah, the Social Links pod. His incompetency
This
friend's kind of
fucking
cool, I guess.
narcissist.
He's a
This
bit of
fucking
an annoying,
narcissist.
bit of a flight risk. Probably don't want him, but
Flight
I guess he'd be
risk.
cool. Well, yeah, you're like a kind of a brand risk, you know?
This guy was just like talking like 10 seconds ago about how like fucking Etrian Odyssey is like the second coming of the Third Reich.
Oh,
what do you
hold
mean,
on.
who's the brand risk now?
That's true. I don't know what you want from me. They shouldn't have made that game. I don't know what you want from me. That's not my fault, okay? If they wanted to bring Adolf Hitler back on the fucking development team, I have to call that out. I'm not going to go silent on it.
Okay, that's a good point. Sure, fine.
So anyways, what's your idea? So this is new. Ideal period of time for watching live streams. Where do you watch live streams? Do you watch recordings of them? Do you not? You know, things like that.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, I'm just trying to figure out like when they should like do these announcements kind of thing. That's like pretty standard to be honest.
Yeah, and I think generally too, because they'd ask here, yeah, about the online game events. I think they want to know which events they should be showing things at. Maybe they should do their own. Maybe they, you know, which ones they should stick to in terms of the established ones. I think generally I filled out. I mean, the ones I watch, right? Games Fest I watched for some
Yeah.
reason. State of Play. Actually, the last one was good, so fuck it. Xbox, TGA, Direct. I don't typically watch Evo.
Yeah,
or
the Game Fest is
Gamescom
great. I
or
really like the part
TGS.
where the stage caught on fire. That was pretty cool.
Wait, did that happen?
This guy, I'm referencing art like when we were like yelling about how there was a fire on stage.
Oh, I
during,
think that was Gamescom. Did that happen yet? No, right?
No, Gamescom is soon.
See,
though.
I
think that's in,
wouldn't
like, next
know
week or something.
because the cultural
Gamescom
impact that
has nothing
Gamescom
happened.
has is nothing. It's whether it happens or not. I'm gonna be unaffected. You know.
Yeah,
Oh.
Gamescom isn't a real event. I'm probably gonna watch it just out of curiosity. If they ever do
Actually, that's how I
something,
should
I
have
don't think
known
they
you
will.
were talking about the thing. Because if a fire were to go off at Gamescom, then still nobody would know about it. Hey, that's good though. No, isn't that a good thing in a way? Not the fire, but you know, at least like if there were a big blazing fire that were to tear down, there'd be like no damage done to any human beings. There'd be no one in the crowd, right? Please select the option the best of we're never getting a Gamescom. And now I shouldn't have said fill
Also,
me out.
hold
No,
on.
I'm never getting Gamescom's never asking me to come.
Milan Games Week is not a real event. I have never heard of that in my entire life.
This one must be like a fake
okay.
one to see if you're lying.
See if like you're paying attention during the interview, you know?
They made this
Or that
website.
survey.
4.7k Twitter followers, 3k YouTube. What if has? This is also not in English. That also might be a big factor to us not knowing it.
Oh, maybe.
Why do they hold this?
Oh.
Who the fuck's this guy?
It's a robot.
Here, I'll share in Discord so you don't get as much delay when we're going through Gamescom.
Thank you.
Here.
I really appreciate that thoughtfulness. I do.
Well, they're playing Mario Kart World.
Hey, I know that game. Yeah, that's Mario Kart World right there.
Then they have
That's
furries.
definitely Mario Kart
Okay.
World.
They got the Silver
robot.
Surfer, and they're kind of doing.
Stage.
Yeah, they're doing something. It's like Power Rangers or something, right?
I think something like that. Yeah.
Okay, well, good
This
for
is
them.
not real.
Wait,
This is
wait,
like
is it just a racing game thing?
Maybe. Esports, Gaming District, Electric
What are
Town,
they playing?
Imagination.
They're playing Minecraft. Is Minecraft an esport?
Bed Wars.
Do you think these are AI generated?
No, I think that's real. AI can't do text at all, you know?
Who the fuck is this guy? Imagination? Is that Mr. Imagination?
He's the ruler of the imagination.
This is just like a stock photo. Who the fuck is this? They killed her!
Okay.
What happens at this event? Dude, is this a horror event?
I have no idea. Now I'm even... Okay, stop. The more you scroll, the more confused I'm getting.
What the fuck happened?
That's
me! Okay, that's good. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Alright, so this place is not real.
They made it up.
This place just isn't
I
real.
think this is Italian. I think it's Italian, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You're Italian. Why didn't you clock that?
Think I fucking know Italian?
Oh, but you would maybe recognize it just by looking
I'm
at
Canadian
it.
Italian, which means I'm not a real
Got
one.
you. Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Have you
Have
ever
you ever played the games from the Persona series before? No, I never have. I watched Johnny Awesome play them.
Yeah. I filled out the ones I played, which is all the mainline ones and some of the spin-offs. What was the most recent Persona game you played is a new question. I think, didn't the result for this one get revealed? I think it did.
No, they revealed one of the ones from the I think a past.
Oh, this might. Yeah,
Past
okay,
event.
never mind. Yeah, this was from 2024. You're right. But
Yeah,
this
from
question
this
was
year.
on Well, wait, how did they get this from last year? If this is a new question. There was a 2024 answer the question of amount.
No, the first game that they played.
Oh, yeah, sorry, this is most recent. Okay,
Most
you're right.
recent. Yeah.
So so this got revealed from last year's poll. Revelations Persona was the most played by Japanese players, but Persona 5 is of course the one most played by Americans. Not really a shock, I don't think. Maybe a little.
Broke into like the American market really hard. I think.
Maybe a little bit of a
in
shock
general.
that it's not P5 in Japan as well. I guess actually.
Maybe, but I think like that game was on PSP. That's the thing. Oh, but they say Revelations Persona, which is the PS1 game. That is a little weird, actually. I would have expected it to be like P1 PSP, not PSX.
Can you turn like a corner store or whatever in Japan and there's a copy of Revelations Persona? Like, how is this game still so accessible even there?
Well, what weirds me out is that I guess, yeah, I mean, they would include it. Maybe it's just the people you know what? It might be like a survey bias thing. The people who are doing that survey in Japan are maybe more of longtime fans. It might be kind of that kind of thing going on.
I get, maybe most American fans became fans
Who are doing these, who are like big fans, are doing it now. Like, because like it was just a difference like of time, right? Persona is only a big thing recently, maybe in the last like 7 years or something, like decade. Whereas in Japan, it's probably more like, I don't know, akin to Final Fantasy and its level.
Yeah, so like our hardcore fans may have played P5 first, and their hardcore fans may have played P1 first.
Yeah,
Still a bit of a shock though. Does this mean? And I guess data is kind of showing this, but are we bringing in more new players here than they are in Japan at this point?
I'm willing to almost guarantee yes, because it's not just us; it's internationally, right? And Japan doesn't have that many people as like in comparison to.
So this is a U.S. poll though.
Oh, sure. Good point.
Have you ever played the SMT series?
Do they mention F here? Oh, they don't mention F. Thank God. Holy fuck.
Atlus has published the top 10 SMT games that Japan users first play. Damn, see, like Japan always started #1. Look at this. They're starting SMT. Some of them are starting at the Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei.
That's an old one. That's on the that was on the NES, I think.
Yeah, they're going hard. Jesus, these guys are like, we must play from the first game in the series. Okay. This is what it looks like.
Persona 3
America.
was the last one. Oh no, original Persona 3. Actually,
yeah, P3P #2 in Japan. I guess because it was portable, it was a big that probably helped it a lot, right?
And I think the PSP was huge in Japan, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I'll call and read the rest of these now. Free time for games. Okay, that's.
I think Americans have more. I think.
No. 3 out.
Actually, about the same. I guess they have like the Americans have just more hours. It seems.
Yeah, it looks like they have a little bit more. So, Atlus-like feel. Please select all the things you expect from Atlus. Damn, look at this. Look how much we like the music.
Music's big here.
Americans
I
love
think
music.
when I think I've answered this question before. I think I usually pick the gameplay, the story, and the music. That's like the biggest things I always pick.
I think I literally checked off every box in that question in this survey. Basically all of them are pretty much what I expect, I think. Okay. Oh. Very interesting. Alright, let's go back over the survey that just happened. So most recent SMT. When did you become a fan of Atlus games?
Yeah.
They had a whole timeline here for some reason.
Probably just to help. They make you view it, by the way. I tried answering without viewing because I knew which one I started with.
Well, because you can also read it on the page. It's very easy to see.
Well, it's like asking like what year you started with, and it's like, what?
I'm sorry, I just saw Extreme Odyssey removed, and I got really excited for a second. I'm sorry. Never mind. This is about the digital editions. Those who answered the large-scale additional content would be desirable in some cases.
Yeah, this is extended releases or DLC. That's what this question is basically asking. This was last year as well. I think we had to talk about this, screen, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, we had a big debate over which one they should do, and my position is still firmly in the. I think they serve different purposes, and I think you can probably do more overall than expanded re-release. So it's really up to you on really up to Atlus.
I came around to your side on this one too. I generally agree. No, I'd say
the expanded re-releases. I mean, they're more expensive. You know, those are your $60, $70, $80 games now. But you can do a hell of a lot more with those than you can with a DLC that's like $30. You know, so
it's true.
Hard to say which one I prefer. I think it's a case to case. You know.
Yeah, for sure. There's there's nuance. You know.
Please select all things you expect from Atlus titles. Make an Atlus title. I feel like okay. Actually, no. I didn't say like. I don't think I care about it being in like Japan.
Yeah,
for
that
example.
one I didn't say. The user interface is one I definitely said. I think that's really important. They went really in depth on this question this time. They updated it.
I think pretty much all like characters with appealing personalities. It's definitely a big thing for Atlus. World setting. Sure. I don't think I care about it having underground or subculture feeling necessarily. I don't think I did this one.
Yeah, no, I don't think I picked one either.
Music it doesn't have to necessarily have a strong occult feeling, but generally usually does. Fictional world
settings, yeah.
Good design, yes, of the non-human characters. Interesting stories. Good design of things other than characters, like the UI that emphasizes comfort and tempo. World setting that feels anarchistic. Oh god, I don't know why I was missing this. Anarchistic, going against common tropes a little bit. Yeah, I think so.
I picked that one. I like it because they do things like different. Like it was like they do things so differently. It was actually a huge momentous occasion for them to do a fantasy RPG. You know, like that's how different they do things. They barely just got around to making a huge one now. You know. Challenging difficulty and game balance. I picked that one.
Well, I don't know if we come to expect it from Atlus games at this point, but it'd be nice.
Oh, I mean, S55 is like kind of tough. Vengeance, I had some trouble with that one.
Sure, yeah, that's 80s, but like generally speaking, most of their games at this point are definitely gearing a little bit more towards the easier side.
Metaphor was hard at the beginning for me. At the beginning, at least.
A little bit. Even P3R was a little difficult at the beginning, but the problem is all of them kind of
Regicide. Like Metaphor Hard is also like difficult because like you can get SMT'd a lot in that game because of the extra turn the enemies get. That's pretty awesome. I think you should do that more. By the way, giving enemies extra turns and different difficulties. That's pretty tough to deal with.
Gameplay experience has things you think
about.
Yeah, that's generally. Just basically how much you want to glaze Atlus. 17 choices of glazing if you want.
Thank God. I would eat up 100. Okay.
If a new game or sequel came out in the fall, what platform would you want to play it on? New question. Would you be interested in trying out the world and characters of existing games in the Persona series?
Yeah, I think I would. I think I picked. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, so for I think for like most of them, I generally picked like around the same options. Just like
there it is. There's the one. There's the one they stole from us. This was our idea. Yeah. Okay. How would a Persona Souls like look? Very interesting.
Oh god, that one scares me. I hope like in 10 years we don't fucking see Tatsuya picking up fucking souls off the ground. And
I could get behind it. Okay, a boss centric Persona game. They want to do it real time. What do you call action RPG? Right? I can get behind that shit. I I'd be interested to see how that would work. I feel like we've already done 2 action RPGs that were more hack and slash like. You know, we might as well just take over the whole world and do it all. Either that or a dating sim.
I could go for a dating sim too. That'd be pretty awesome. I think. I picked Metroidvania for. I think I picked it for P1, P2. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like a Metroidvania like spin-off. I think that'd be fun. Like they already did that kind of with Synchron City Prologue, the Jack Brothers game. It's like a really short game that they made. I think for like a April Fool's bit or something. But it's awesome. It's fun.
Life simulation. You know.
I don't even know what that means. Life simulation.
I'm not 100% sure.
Kind of already that. Like time management, isn't that kind of a big part
Maybe
of
more of it.
Like Persona? Maybe.
Yeah, a whole game of time management. And it's also a Souls-like.
Oh god, don't fucking talk. Don't scare me, man.
Hey,
God,
I'm down for a Souls-like. I don't know why you'd play it, so you shut your fucking mouth, okay? You'd enjoy it too.
I would play it, but oh god.
You'd play and you'd enjoy it, okay? So you right now what you're doing, you're signaling for the camera, but I know how you really feel, okay?
I would buy it, but
you'd enjoy it.
I think there's more interesting directions they could go in with those resources.
I don't know. I think that'd be pretty fucking awesome, to be honest with you, because a lot of the Souls-like kind of, I don't want to call them copycat. A lot of the Souls-inspired games kind of go for similar aesthetics to what the Souls games already do. I'd be really interested to see it in a Persona-like world. I think that'd be fucking dope.
A contemporary Souls-like?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, or like even if you were to do one based on P5, you know, doing all those the Kamoshida boss and the Madarame boss, but approaching them from a totally different angle than you do in the original, because it's, you know, a very different game now, you know, doing it with the Souls-like combat, that'd be fucking dope to me, you know? And doing it within all those palaces and shit. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be the existing ones. You could obviously do new palaces and stuff, too.
I can see potential in the idea, but above all else, I really want a P3 to 5 roguelike. That's what I really want.
This would be, I feel like this one's just, like, easy to do. I feel like this one is, like, money. They're just waiting.
It's just literally use your assets, reuse the assets, just put them in a new setting, add modifiers, let it be challenging, let it go on basically forever. I was just right there. Perfect. You can update it with DLC that I'll pay for.
It's almost like, you know, what I do with my randomizer content. In a way, that's almost like a roguelike, and I think that's part of the appeal of it. You know, getting the random persona, getting the random enemies, and that makes it infinitely replayable. And doing this,
it's like a combat engine too. Like, just go straight into the game. Like, that's like one of the issues, like replaying Persona games. Like, if you just want to play for the game, it's kind of tough, you know.
And fuck it, you can even build in a randomizer. I mean, the existing roguelikes, they let you customize all types of shit, and you can just be like, hey, I want this to be as unhinged as possible, and you can do it. So fuck it, why not give us that level of customizability too? You could go so far with it. I just don't think they're gonna do it. They're gonna do, this one's gonna win again. We're gonna get a third fucking Warriors game. Varido isn't really a Warriors game, but
it's it's like a hack and slash, but
so yeah.
If they did a spin-off like Fighting Game or Muso, like for P5 or P4, then they won't put it again. Obviously, it makes sense.
Please select
adaptations.
Yeah, it's the type of adaptations you want to see is a little interesting. I think it's because they've been dipping their toes in this more. I think we heard a few years back about a Persona 5 live action. I don't know whatever happened to that. But now we're hearing things about a metaphor. What was it? Anime?
I voted big on the TV anime for Metaphor. That was something I was really excited to. I'd be really excited to see.
I mean, there's already a manga for Metaphor. I've actually been reading it. It's kind of whatever. I mean, it's kind of the same story as the game. Not. They're definitely speedrunning the pace though. I don't know. I personally, I don't care for it that much. I'd rather just play the game. But that Metaphor manga is ranking among the most popular new series from January to June 2025. I don't know if that's super big, because I don't know how much big manga came out in this time, and maybe Metaphor just had an advantage because of its name value. But, you know, that's still cool.
Hey, I like Metaphor maintaining relevance. I want Atlus to know that this is like the IP, okay? This shit was great.
So yeah, there's that, but who knows? You know what? There is a reality out there, okay, where we get a live action Persona or something, and it's not dog shit. That can happen. Okay.
Hey, they already did that with the old Japanese like exclusive Persona 1 ads. You ever seen them?
No.
Dude, they're actually so fucking funny. It's like they like edit like personas into their like footage and shit. I think Soul Hackers actually got a live action TV series back in the day. Might not been Soul Hackers. It might have been Digital Devil Story. I don't remember. One of their old games got a live action series.
I'd say this could be really beneficial because I think right now, Persona has a lot of appeal to people who aren't really big into anime or RPGs or anything.
Sure.
It's very much
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
bring in people that aren't really in the market for it, I guess. But one
Yeah,
thing you're
sure.
missing is people who aren't into games, because if you're not into games, I mean, you're just not gonna play the game. And this could
Exactly,
kind of
right.
bring you appeal outside of that. I think we saw this a little bit with the One Piece
Last of
live
Us, right?
action was. Oh,
Oh,
I guess
God.
Last of Us 2. Yeah, that's actually a good example too. Yeah, I was just saying One Piece for the anime thing, but you're right. Last of Us
Sure,
was
yeah.
a huge hit, with people who didn't really play that much video games, but you still missed out on the people who would just never play a video game. And then that TV show came out, and that was also incredibly successful because it appealed really hard to those people who watch TV, right? I think Persona
Yeah.
could have something a little similar. I think it could have a similar level of success you'd be able to bring people in with. The only worry though is that when you try to translate something like that, it's very difficult. Okay, things like The Last of Us lended
Yeah.
itself really easy to that format, but
It's
a
really
game
kind
like
of a movie game,
Persona is a lot more difficult, I think.
Yeah.
Especially with how exposition-y games like Persona are, you'd have to kind of do a lot of your own things, and then translating the style. A lot of that style is very much plays off the fact that you're playing a video game, so that's got to be something
Yeah.
you're gonna need someone talented like me, okay, Atlus? So you should bring me in, and I can do every adaptation you'd ever want. Okay,
Do not trust him.
I'd be the best
Do not
director.
trust
I
him.
would be. I know
Do
exactly
not
what to do.
trust him.
I'd have
Do
every
not
single
hire this
single little
man.
nuance I'd be able to
Do
just
not
kill. I
hire
have it.
Screed
I already
Ranch.
have it like all planned out. Really, I already
We
have.
already know Atlus
I could
watches
have the
these.
script by
We
the end of
already
the
know
week.
Atlus watch-
Really?
No, dude. No, it's okay. Really, it's fine. I don't think they want that. It's okay, buddy. We have other things to attend to. It's okay. It's all right. Really.
All right, fine. Get Adi
Watches-
Shankar on it. Fine, whatever you say. I mean,
Fuck you.
all right, if that's what you want. Anyways, what is your current status regarding the purchase of the Nintendo Switch 2? I don't have one. You don't have one, and
I don't have one. I said I haven't. I said I have. I haven't decided whether I'll purchase one yet. I said I don't know.
and then please feel free to leave any requests or comments you have for Atlus.
I said the roguelike idea. I said did you write something here? Because I did.
So I started. Yeah, I sent them. I think it was like a video of a
Oh
dog
my god.
or something like that. I don't remember.
A video
I
of a
saw
dog.
it. I saw it on like social media, like Instagram, like I don't know, like a week before.
A video of a dog.
I thought they'd like it. Yeah, it's like a cute
Oh.
dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What I wrote was, I wrote specifically that I want more. If they do DLC, continue going for DLC for these games, I want more expansive DLC passes with waves that actually include substantial content, like the roguelike example that we had, like a roguelike mode to easily replay the game. I think in that I compared it to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because Xenoblade Chronicles 3's wave system included new quests that actually bring people back to the game, new story quests, and also had big expansive time attack and like that roguelike challenge mode, which really keeps you playing the game, right? It's perfect for that kind of wave system, and I think Atlus should really adopt a similar mentality. That's generally like what I said in that little section. But yeah, you sent the cute dog.
Yeah, I sent them this one.
That dog is fucked up, bro. That dog's fucked up, man.
This dog is fucked up, bro.
That's how Atlus looks at you when they like add like music as like one of their waves for the DLC of Persona 4 Revival.
So, God, I can't wait for it to see. I hope they fuck up the expansion pass again because it'd be the funniest thing in the world.
I hope not. I really hope not.
It'd be funny.
It'd be funny, but I would like them to make something.
Well, it'd be good
good.
content for the podcast. It'd be terrible
I mean,
for the
that's
game.
not
but-
wrong. That's not wrong. That's not wrong. Good point. Good point.
I mean, if they want, if they fuck it up, it's their fault. We have given them. I gave them two separate amazing ideas for the expansion pass. Okay, either the roguelike that we gave them, or the, the side story, or the dog, or the side stories, like the 3D side, and you split them into 3 different things, and the
Sure,
Tatsuya
yeah.
scenario, right? Redoing
Like
Tatsuya
Tatsuya
scenario.
scenario,
Yeah.
yeah.
If they don't do either of those, it's their own fault. I've already given them perfect ideas, and I haven't even charged them $1 yet. Okay, so. And imagine if the ideas I could give them if they just pay me. Anyways, Project
True,
Sakai,
but
Persona
still
5
not great as
Royal.
Sky for the live action series.
This was something that happened recently. Do you see this?
I did see this. Yeah, I got leaked. I think ahead of its actual
Oh,
unveiling.
is that why I saw it like before any of this?
Yes, I think so.
So yeah, this was I'm not gonna bother playing the audio. It's Hatsune Miku doing a Life Will Change cover, I believe. The animation's kind of kind of in that style.
It's hard. It's hard.
Dude, I guess like this is a gotcha game, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. All right. I don't have anything. I don't know anything about this fucking game.
Do you like Hatsune Miku's screen? Do you like Hatsune
It's
Miku?
cute. I have her in Fortnite.
I also have her in Fortnite.
Look, it's kind of cute. Is that supposed to be fucking Ryuji? Oh no, this is the characters in their series cosplaying.
Yeah, but like cosplaying. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Damn, wait, they gave Makoto like a crop top.
Well, I mean, it's a gotcha game, right?
True, you're right.
A goon.
Same thing for On, actually. On's already pretty gooner heavy. I don't know why they need to do it with On, though. On's outfit, I mean.
This is
Like,
actually
no.
well unhinged. This isn't even like the dominatrix look anymore, really.
That's just like the top and the gloves and the thing on like the shoulder, or not shoulder, the elbow.
It's mostly the same.
Yeah.
So
he's
yeah,
like already perfect.
that's a thing that happened. Cool, I guess. I have that much else to say. I expect to see this game shut down within the year.
Yep.
Persona series. This one's a big one, okay? There's a big topic today. Have you noticed that I've just been we're gonna start doing this now until they stop us, okay? All my topics I'm still for Persona Central from now on, okay? I just realized it's like the perfect topic list right here. It's all nicely formatted. Isn't that great?
It is great.
This show is officially sponsored by Persona Central.
Officially, don't ask them. God,
all of our thoughts are officially that this is a joke for legal reasons. This is a joke, and that's not true.
This is not that is not true. We have not been sponsored by them.
To make it clear that we're not sponsored by them, fuck Persona Central.
Yeah, we hate Central can suck my cock.
There you go. So, like now we play both sides, so if we're sued, they're not even gonna know which one to pick. All right. So this one's actually a big one. Between April and June 2025. Okay, so earlier this year. Keep in mind, no Persona game releasing this year, right? Besides P5X, I think.
But you don't buy that.
Yeah, it's not a game that sells 1 million copies, which is crazy. Okay, for just existing games. And then the second part of this headline here, Persona 5: The Phantom X has surpassed expectations. We're gonna get into what that actually means in a little bit. But if you expected to see P5X, which I've been streaming on this channel recently, we just did a stream about it. If you expected that game to be gone anytime soon, you're gonna be waiting for a while. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Let's go over here. Everything that was found here. So we have kind of this Sega report or whatnot.
Yeah.
Unit sales of each thing. I don't actually
like a dragon
understand how to read any of this. How is this? Oh, but they're by the thousands.
Yeah.
Wait. This is
why do they format it like that? Yeah, they do. Multiply by 1,000.
So this would be what, 870,000?
Yeah, add 3 zeros to everything.
Wait,
yes,
no, that can't be right.
Add 3 zeros to everything.
Oh, there's no way that's right, because then this would be. Wouldn't this be 2 million?
They said wait.
I don't know how to read this.
I also don't know how to read this, to be honest with you. I thought I did.
Fiscal year 2024/3, and these are every separate. There's no way they sold 2 million in one quarter.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Actually, maybe. I don't know. What came out this year? This is 2024? Metaphor.
Persona series. This is just a Persona series, so nothing Persona came out in. Oh, I guess Persona 3. Oh, actually, it could be possible. Persona 3.
Wait, I just realized. Wait, fiscal year 2024. That's not even quarter 4 of 2024. That's like what? Because
April.
Japanese fiscal years are fucking weird. They end in March.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read this chart. I'm gonna be honest.
Why the fuck do they not use regular quarters? To be honest, it feels confusing on purpose.
I'm sure this is probably good or bad. That's the analysis I come to social leagues for. Okay, this could be good or bad. Okay, it's one of the two. Previous Persona sales milestones. You know, the game's been selling a lot. It's pretty
It's
typical.
selling good. It's making good money. It's been making good money.
Well, actually, wait.
Persona 6 is gonna
Hold on,
like
I'm
blow
going
us all
back
out of
in.
the
Hold
water, by
on.
the way.
Is it is it this one? 2026 fiscal year? Yeah, the 2026 fiscal year starts April. Yes,
Okay.
this is what this is. This is actually what
That's
this
a
is.
million.
So it's a
It's
million.
then.
Okay, wow. So they really did do 2 million in quarter 4 of
So
2024.
that's incredible.
Hold on, what's okay, so that's
Quarter four's
2023, right?
No, I think it's early 2024.
No,
I don't know actually. I don't know.
no, you're right. You're right. It is. It is. You're right. You're right. It's January to March. Yeah, it is. It's January to March.
That tracks because Reload came out that year or that time during that time. That makes sense. Atlus is like literally, or sorry, Sega is like literally never going to sell Atlus like ever. Like they are their money maker. Holy fuck.
Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That was P3R. Yeah. Okay, that's not that surprising then. Okay.
That tracks. That does track.
P3 because and then you put on top of P5R and shit already selling what, like you can see here. This was what? This was probably Tactica and then like Royal and shit probably, right?
Yeah, probably.
Damn, Like a Dragon still sold more. Gee, what they had Infinite Wealth, right?
Yes, they had Infinite Wealth at that time.
That's
and
still crazy.
The thing is though, you have to think about it. They're factoring the entire series. All of the games are on Steam at this point, and sales are still happening for them. Right? That adds up.
That's true.
Persona does not have nearly as many games on Steam as like.
I'd be curious actually because of that. I'd be curious if we saw this by revenue, would Personas be higher? I'd actually wager it might be.
Yeah, good point. But generally, Persona does better than Like a Dragon. Jesus.
Yeah, we talked. I mean, I know Sonic didn't. Well, Sonic had this. Damn, though, look. This was what? What game was this?
It was fiscal year quarter 3 of 2024.
That's late 2023. That's Superstars?
No, I think Sonic Frontiers came out the year before that. I'm pretty sure.
It was. Look at it. We beat Superstars.
I mean, Superstars. I mean, it's a Sonic game. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, to be honest with you, the fact that like they're kind of one of those shittier games did this much is proof that they're still bigger than us. But it's okay.
Well, but again, Sonic has a lot of other things that like still like are selling that are on Steam and other storefronts still, right?
Sure, that too. Yeah.
Again, Persona is just like hasn't as
much
time on on multi-platform.
This is all of 2023 to early 2024, or I guess April 2023 to March 2020. 5 million.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
Dude, Persona is selling gangbusters. Like holy.
Yeah,
fuck.
and then so for this fiscal year so far, Persona is their best-selling thus far, which is pretty impressive considering we don't have a game. Yeah.
But to be fair,
neither the other ones did too. But that means passively we're now selling the best.
True, you're right. That's not wrong. And actually, RG did have a release pretty recently in Like a Pirate, Dragon.
That's true.
Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza, but that game, I don't think the game did too great. I don't know actually.
So we have all that Persona is pretty big. Now in relation to P5X, you have to count that by revenue, obviously, and downloads, I guess, which they said it was downloaded since its official global launch over 1.5 million times on launch day.
Which is insane.
This is the top free-to-play game in the rankings in Japan. And Sega Sammy said, and this is what they meant by exceed expectations, it was a stronger than expected launch.
So get ready to see all your favorite series get gacha games, like a Dragon gacha. Actually, that already exists. Well, I hope they make a CX gacha. They're gonna make Persona 6 a gacha game. That's gonna happen as a result.
You want to know something funny today? I was streaming P5X, and for the first time, I think I was genuinely having fun. You can go watch that VOD back. There was actually a part of the game I was enjoying. Like I was actually really into it. So I've already spoken about how the additional content in the game, okay, is the best part. The extra content is not all good. In fact, I'd say less than half of it is good. But there are brief moments of brilliance. I said this on a prior Social Links episode when the game initially launched. I said that I wish the whole game was like those short moments of brilliance, because we've talked about how the combat system, it's like a watered down version of P5's, I guess. It's a version with less depth, right? But that doesn't have to mean it has to be worse necessarily. If you can do interesting things with that system, but they never do.
Sure.
Except they rarely do with the optional content. Today I was doing the Miyazawa Palace, and I've got to say, okay, the setup for the palace, absolute dog shit. Almost as bad as the Subway Slammer, okay? We were dying of laughter watching that fucking shit on stream. It was fucking horrendous, okay? The story's still just as bad. The palace design is arguably even worse somehow, okay? But I was doing the extra content today, and there were 2 Shikioji fights in the extra content, and they were actually really fucking fun. I can explain the gimmick to you if you want.
Go. Explain.
So the first one, he spawned 2 Koropokurus, okay? The little leaf old man, okay?
I think I know this fight you're talking about, but I could be tripping. I feel like I know this fight. So, what do they do?
They don't respawn when you kill them, to be clear, okay? And Shikioji, once you use you watch JoJo, right?
Yes, I've watched. JoJo's
you know the Anubis fight. You know where he learns every attack you do, so you can only ever do any given attack once. Yeah.
Yes, I think I know. Yeah. I'm talking about. Sure. Yeah.
When you attack Shikioji with a certain affinity, let's say I attack with fire, I can only attack him with fire once. I better make that hit count, because he'll nullify it after. He starts nulling nothing, but every time you use a certain affinity against him, he'll null it. And then, the only way to get rid of those nulls is by killing one of the Koropokurus. But remember, they don't respawn. So, you have basically 3 chances to use any given affinity against them. You have the first time, you kill one of the Koropokurus, you have the second time, and then you have the third, and the third. That was a really clever gimmick, and it legitimately was a pretty fucking fun fight, because I had to optimize every single attack. I was like, okay, if we're gonna do a physical, we're gonna do that. Oh shit, we have to do psychokinesis. I'm gonna put this persona on Wonder so I can do this highlight attack, so I can make sure it's a highlight when we do it. Like, I had to plan out everything, and there's a turn limit for every fight in P5X, so you can't stall forever. Very fucking actually legitimately good. And then the second Shikioji fight was even better, I would say. A little more RNG dependent. But he would spawn a McCoy. I also don't think this one ever respawns if you kill it. This one, so Shikioji now nulls everything by default. And when you hit that McCoy for any damage, any type of damage, Shikioji will randomly get rid of one of his nulls. So let's say I hit McCoy, it gets rid of the elect null. I can now for one turn attack Shikioji with the elect until and then when I attack it, he'll go away and I'll have to do it again. So you have to optimize doing the minimum amount of damage to McCoy. And remember, guns crit in that game, so even guns aren't fully safe. All right, you have to maximize doing the minimum amount of damage to McCoy per hit, and then
so you can keep on like resetting with
and then you want like good RNG. I was like, fuck, I got wind, but I don't have any wind units, so I thought, give me a different one. I want physical because I want to use Ryuji because I have a good setup for Ryuji. That was really fucking fun too. I wish the whole game was like that. Now, it wouldn't make up for the dog shit story or the terrible palace design, but I'd have already a little bit more positive view of the game, okay? Because my review of those 2 fights, incredible. Some of the most fun I've had fighting mini-bosses in Persona, bar none, okay? Legitimately.
Really?
But that's like it. And then, like, there's been some other optional fights that have been okay. But most of them are not good. If I had to wager, I'd say less than 50% are actually even good. Even when we're only counting the additional extra content bosses. So, like, do I recommend you suffer through the game to do this 1 or 2 fun fights? No. But it does prove that they could make the game good.
Engaging. Yeah. No, sure.
And I just wish they did it more. So you know what? If by, Palace 700, if by then they've finally put the formula together and they're like, oh my god, let's make a good Palace and a good story, because they have the new writer at that point, right? And then also, we'll make all the bosses that fun. it'd be a good game by then. Legitimately, it'd actually be a good video game. But that would
Sure, yeah,
require
I see what you're
everything
saying, like, put it
changing.
in the main
So.
content. They would also require them like actually making like the stuff that projects the story, like anything other than completely fucking brain dead, which they
Well,
would
hey,
never do.
I will say though, again, and the third arc isn't in global yet, but
True.
with the third arc onward, they do have a new writer, so they had the self-awareness to have a new guy who came in and he said publicly that the Subway Slammer arc is not good. That gives me a little bit of hope. Maybe
That
they
looks
can.
really bad.
Maybe they
Yeah,
can.
Yusuke Nida, he did say it was bad in base. He was right, by the way.
Yeah. So hey, at least and he can acknowledge that. That does give me some level of hope. Like that is like okay, at least we could turn this game around. It doesn't have to be bad forever,
Sure.
So because
Sure,
let's
it's
be
better,
honest, gacha games are predatory and they're cringe and they're stupid and a lot of the gameplay has to facilitate the gacha. But have you noticed how when I criticize P5X, I'm almost never bringing up the gacha? The gambling's like the best part, okay? At this point, I have no problems with the gacha at this point, outside of maybe
the
some
gambling
moral
is
ones,
very,
alright?
very. I love gambling. Okay, when I got Makoto Yuki, I did feel like I was high on on this fucking planet. Okay, I get those like old people who just constantly like despondently press buttons at Vegas. Okay, I get it to an extent.
And
But an anime like boy or girl in front of me, and I'll do that shit too.
speaking of P5X acknowledging their faults, this one hasn't even been reported by Persona Central yet, okay? This is
Oh yeah,
this is a Social Links exclusive.
The apology, right? Or not the apology, but the addressing the issues. Yeah.
Well,
I read this earlier.
This came out today, yeah. So they're actually looking into. We said, what did we say on the last episode? Did we say that they weren't going to make it 1-to-1 with the Chinese version?
They weren't gonna make it 1-to-1. They're gonna make it better than it was, but not 1-to-1. That's what I said.
It looks like, they're doing some things here that are actually going to make them 1-to-1. Now, I don't know if this is everything, but to be fair, a lot of these things are just things that were in the Chinese version added after a certain point. They just haven't come to global yet, and it looks like they're just like maybe this implies that they were never going to bring them over, and now they are. But I don't know. I thought the plan was always to bring these over eventually. Can I get this fucking thing? Thank you. I understand the game is out. That's amazing. Okay, you can keep it.
I played too much of it. I would know.
I'm great. I'm good. Okay, Chief. Just
Wiping off the face of the planet. Okay, there we go.
So.
Yeah, there's a cog.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't showing this on screen. Oops.
Oh, you weren't? Oh shit! This guy is a fucking chud.
So we have here. Okay. So the current contract system is a 50-50 after you do 80 polls, right?
Yeah.
They're not changing this, so you can either do that or you can do a guaranteed. You get the 5-star you want, guaranteed if you do 110.
Which is already on the Korean servers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They have that, I think. Yeah,
they did. They added that in an update to that one. Can I be honest with you, though? I think this is cock bullshit. I don't like that.
Oh, I agree. I like the 50-50 more.
I in the Korean, I always pick the 50-50 because it just for the love of the game, okay? I love gambling. Why would I want a guaranteed chance? What the fuck is this? I'm not even going to feel rush anymore. So I don't like
it's kind of killing like the whole fun of gambling, you know? Like, would you gamble at a casino if you were guaranteed to win every time?
Of course not. Who would ever do that?
What's like the fun? Like if I can't lose my entire life savings, why would I even bother? You know.
This is something that you can get this person's 5-star weapon via the Lufel not battle pass. Sorry, the planning thing. I guess I wasn't in the Western version, so they're changing that.
Adding new summons too, adding new characters to the standard banner.
Yeah. So in the Chinese version. And again, I assume these were things that were going to happen to the global. And the fact that they're addressing it like this either means that they're putting things here that they were eventually going to put in as like a faux apology. They're like, oh, just tell them we're going to put these things we're going to put in anyways to keep them happy. Or these legitimately were never going to come to global, which is insane to me. Specifically this part, where eventually platinum characters, right? I think these two characters are the... No. Yeah, okay, no, okay. This is the nurse girl. Okay. I thought it was Peace for a second. And this one is the navigator girl, right?
Oh,
these
were her name, but yeah.
I just closed it. You know what's gonna happen now? Well, this comes back
up. Okay, mess with the cogwheel. Hold on, there's a cogwheel. You could probably turn off with the cogwheel. Nope, never mind. I had too high hopes for them. My fault. Okay, that's on me. I admit fault words.
They have to tell you to open the game every second. Don't worry. So I assume that eventually the platinum banners were going to come to the gold eventually, or at least going to come to the rerun. But like some of them come to the gold eventually if they're less like less popular characters like the nurse girl and whatnot. The fact that this kind of makes it seem like that wasn't going to happen initially, a little surprising to me. I don't know why you would not put them. You almost like a sale for a video game. Initially the video game's full price, and the people who want it the most, they buy it at full price, and then eventually it becomes less and less popular, less demand for it, and then you drop it in price, and the people you put it on sale, and the people who wouldn't have bought it at full price, then they buy it, right? That's typically how capitalism works, and typically I would assume it's how gacha gambling works, right? At least in this sense. So yeah, I mean, these characters that are not so popular, put them at the platinum banner first. People go in, they're like, oh, I want to go into the nurse right now, right? And then, after they've had their goon sesh, maybe I'm like, okay, I didn't want to have my platinum goon set. That wasn't worth it. But I'll goon to this character for the gold cards, and then boom.
Sure.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
That just So whatever, that's happening now. They're.
Why the fuck was the guy gooning like fucking like why is he doing that with his fucking lips? How intense
you
does
guys
it get?
all do it?
No.
Okay.
You have a fucking wind turbine? Like, is that?
I just, your mom likes it.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. Shut the fuck up. Can't. Minecraft. Okay.
Look, frequency of new characters and free rewards. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
So the speed for the American servers have already been like it's already been accelerated, right? They've already been
I believe so.
Doing them faster than they would in the Chinese version I assume to catch them up to where the Chinese version currently is. I don't know if the speeds are going to go even faster, or they're just explaining that they're going to. I have no fucking idea, to be honest.
I also don't know what this means. I'm a lot of these things I don't really fully understand. I think I'll get it when I see them in game, but
the free rewards thing I can kind of get because people were complaining that there were less rewards.
They're saying, as far as I understand, what they're saying is like the reason why there's less is just like there's like less things that haven't added in, like that are in in Korean and Chinese. And as far as I understand, they're adding more avenues to get free rewards. That's what I understand from what they worded. I think that's what they said, something like that.
Sure. I mean, it looks like for the next September update, they said they're gonna give you 20 platinum tickets just for free. Login bonus, so. Paid items, changes from the thing, whatever, trying to make the shops and stuff more equivalent to the Chinese version, whatever. Basically, all that being said, the initiative is just to put the Japanese and Western version a little bit closer to what the Chinese version looks like, to keep it a little more fair for all the players.
Sure.
So I guess that's good.
Yeah.
Wasn't really my issue with the game, but hey, probably a good thing. What else do we got here? The survey. I think this is the same thing, right? Like last year.
Yeah.
The 2024 survey. Oh, these were the results from the survey.
I think they posted the results on Twitter. The results.
Sure.
Atlus said we've been like posting like results of the past surveys recently on their Twitter. I think.
They don't give every single result, right?
I don't know actually. You'd have to check. I think they've been giving a lot. I don't know if all of them though.
Which Twitter account?
I think it was just Atlus's Japanese account. Let me take a look. I'll see if I can find it. Atlus JP.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, 2024.
Oh, this is the engaging thing. Their site. Okay, we read all these, I think.
I don't think all of them. Oh, actually, we might have. They might. I think they're on Percent Central. I think you're right. Actually, I forgot.
Okay. All right. You want more P5X slop? We have more on the table. More yum yum yum. You ready?
Oh God, no. What?
So here's the new character in the Chinese version of the game. Of course, it's Summer. So we have another Summer character.
Yeah, is that Puppet?
I think so. I can't.
The Navigator, right?
What's her name?
I don't know why they don't call him the code name.
It is my current navigator in the game. So if you ever wanted to goon to bootleg Fuka, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Right here for your enjoyment. We have the new P5X Chinese summer character. Do you think they're gonna do this one sooner in the? Like they could do this now in the global. It makes sense.
Absolutely, they will absolutely.
I don't
do it
know
sooner on
because there's
global.
also a bunch of summer characters from the last one that they haven't done yet. So I don't know.
They'll do all three at once.
So,
Did Makoto get a swimsuit recently too?
yeah, we're gonna go over that. Hold on, no spoilers. Jesus.
Oh, my fault. Okay, sorry, I'm a big fan. Sorry.
So yeah, we got Puppet. Oh, that's kind of cute.
What the fuck is the context for that? Is she just delusional, or is he delusional?
I don't know. It brings together the delusion,
Of course.
together
Sure.
sometimes.
You relate to him in that sense?
I'd say so.
Okay, yeah, me too. I have to say I agree.
Also, our good friend Faz, okay, also posted the showtime for this character, or the highlight. I always call them showtime. Want to see it? Here
They're
we go.
basically showtimes. Let's see it.
Just real quick. This is very important that we inspect this frame by frame, this specific one. Okay, so just to be clear, okay.
Yeah.
All right, then she comes out kind of like a mermaid or a fish.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
With her
that's
persona doing the
iconography they're
same
going
thing,
for here.
right?
Sure. Yeah.
A little wink to the
Little wink.
camera.
Yeah, because cutesy. Sure. I get it. Moe.
The whale. I've got to say, these are at least way better than the ones that are in global right now. I've been ranking the highlights so far. I have a tier list somewhere. They've been like shit so far. I've been like, these are not good.
PLX movie's not so bad.
Yeah, after seeing that, I'm actually convinced.
I think I should play some
forever.
after this stream's over. I think I should play some right after we finish socially. I think I'm gonna play some P5X. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna download the Chinese version again. I'm kind of ready.
Wait, you uninstalled the global or the Korean version?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I have Makoto Yuki. I can't.
Can we watch this again? Do you think it's important we get a second watch? Yeah. Can we just get a second watch here?
I think so, sure.
Look at that. See how she comes out like a fish? I noticed that the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they're dolphins.
And there's water.
You should do one more.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do a third one screen. Let's do it. I feel like I didn't really get the essence of that highlight the second time around. Sorry.
Yeah, we should hold on 1 second. Okay, never mind. We're not doing this anymore. I've lied.
It's okay. I've lost interest. I've actually lost interest, as a matter of fact. Is there any men? Is Goro Ketchy gonna get a swimsuit skin? I want him to get a swimsuit skin. Is that like normal?
Does Wonder have one, or is this literally just for this illustration?
I think Wonder has a costume. I don't know if it's a swim. Actually, he has a costume. I don't know if he has a swimsuit one though.
Well, with the summer update, ladies and gentlemen, I understand you've all been wanting more Gooner content on this podcast. Okay, I've been hearing the requests. Okay, and if that puppet moment just recently wasn't enough for you, well, I want you to know that there's more. Makoto Nijima is also getting a swimsuit. Now, this is the same swimsuit from the main game. Yeah, to be fair. So this is kind of reused. So you've seen this before. But yeah, we do a wonderful screenshot, I would say they have here, right here.
Really good. Just really good framing there.
Really gets you understanding the character better.
The outfit looks
I would say.
Yeah. And it's just showing the outfit. I get what the outfit looks like now. I have a better idea.
Like I was gonna buy it before, but now I'm kind of like, oh, well, now that I get a better view of it, maybe.
I know what it looks like, right? I understand what I'm getting into.
Kind of got this. This one's not as good as this shot, I would say. I like this one a little bit more. So yeah, that's also coming with the new China update. Yeah. They also apparently they're adding. What does this make you feel like? I don't know. So they're adding.
I don't even know. There's no
Challenger approaching. I don't know. Soul Bad Guys coming or something.
I don't even know. Yeah, they're bringing him in the game. I hope they do that. It'd be nice.
Yeah, and then we've got one more here. We've got sorry, that's the end of our P5X slot for now. So big summer update coming to China. Gooners. Rejoice.
Yep. Gooners unite. Yep. This is what we've been waiting for. I mean, what they've been waiting for. Big fans. I guarantee of what's to come. What do you think about talking about next? What were you gonna say?
Well, just another more gacha swap at least. We have another P5 collab with another gacha game. This one is called Monster Strike. You ever heard of
I
it?
have literally never heard of
I
this
have
in my
no
entire
fucking
life.
earthly idea what the fuck this possibly is.
Wait, why isn't? Why aren't they in bikinis? I'm confused. Wait,
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't
saw
even know
them.
how I'm
I
supposed to play
don't get
this
it.
game.
I don't get it. Yeah, that's really weird.
But anyways,
This game isn't real, by the way. They made it up. This is like AI generated. I'm sorry, this is not real.
they're in the game. They have, new illustrations. So, 4 million more illustrations. Goro Keshi's in there somewhere. We also got, some of the Palace Ruler designs here. Caroline and Justine.
Caroline, Justine,
Taba,
Futaba,
Haru, Morgana.
Morgana. I know these
Oh, this
characters.
is what the game looks like. How about we take a look?
Let's see.
I want you to know I feel
fucking
nothing watching this.
Yeah, this looks like shit.
I
don't
feel
even...
absolutely nothing looking at this, okay?
For any slot machine, I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
Why is so much of the screen real estate like nothing? Wait, is this our arcade game?
I don't know. I actually don't know, Screen. I've never been more lost in my entire life.
Can
we bring back can we bring back the bikinis? I understood that better than this.
I don't even...
What are we fucking looking at?
I want you to point out one thing on the screen that's happening and go further in depth with it.
There's purple, like things that are spinning, like vortexes. I noticed that. How about you?
So
there's numbers that go up when things happen.
It looks like on. I know her.
I also know her. Yeah, it's on from Persona 5.
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. I've actually... It seems I found, Okay, I found gameplay of it. This should actually make it more clear how this game plays here. Somebody playing the game.
Okay. Yeah, that's about how it looks, to be honest with you. That shit looks like a slot machine, man. I cannot make heads or tails of anything I'm fucking seeing in that. Dude, these fucking old people look fucking possessed, by the way. I always thought it's, like, insane. Like, holy fuck. This is how, like, their, like, generation describes, like, someone using a phone or something. It's insane.
I mean, I would agree, but there's people from our generation playing this game right now, so...
Good point, good point.
Looks like it's not just a generational thing.
This game isn't real. Someone, like, AI generated, like, footage of, like, random bullshit on screen, vaguely slot machine-esque anime style, and that's it.
What is... Look at this! Can somebody explain what the fuck is going on?
You know what gotcha game was Elite, Screen?
What?
You know which one was Elite? There was a JoJo one, an old one. It was discontinued now. It was like you like sent like they were like little like things like you threw into like a field and shit, like discs or whatever. You had to just like slam them against you. That game was Kino. That was awesome. I love that game.
No idea
It was
what
Japan only.
it is, but I agree. It couldn't have been worse than this.
Fake JoJo's fan over here. This guy doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Monster Strike. How did you even play? Oh no,
real.
it's on iOS and Android.
Yeah, I figured.
That was like an arcade, but that wouldn't make any sense. Why did you a gotcha game in arcade? I feel like that'd be a failure. Well, has an anime.
I love anime. Monster Strike. Monster Strike.
All right. Well, thankfully this game is collaborated with Persona 5, so it'll be shut down within the year. So that's good to know at least.
About time.
Yeah, and that's basically all the news topics that have happened in the past 2 weeks. That was a lot to go over. Damn, I'm glad now we have like a proper document and shit to go over.
Yeah, we should just like steal everything over Persona Central. I hope they're okay with this. Does anyone know anyone?
I don't think they have a choice, to be honest with you.
That's a good point. I don't think they really care. Yeah, they can't really care if they even did. So tough shit.
I think that's gonna be the new format going forward. That was good.
Well, that until like Atlus actually starts doing like big things again. Yeah, Atlus has been really quiet lately. I think, right?
Mostly. I mean, they're just asking us what we want. It makes it sound like they're gearing up for another big year rather than having a big
this
year.
Being the big year.
Unless you think P5X was big.
Anyone think that in the chat? Anyone think that P5X was big?
Honeypotting them right now.
I'm in a band.
I was gonna say this is just a honeypot.
I'm gonna ban everyone who says that it was big. Screen, is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. So, guys, if you think it was big, all right, the Screenman's guy, yeah, you're going to say bye-bye, pal. Fuck you. This guy is a real fucking troublemaker, huh? All right, that's it. I'm timing him out. I'm timing him out. I'm timing him out. It's not working. I can't time him out. I don't know why. You cannot time out the broadcaster. What does that mean? Screen, what does that mean? Screen, what does that mean? Screen. Screen, what does that mean? Screen, what does that mean? What the fuck is this guy?
You're being overrided. I've hacked into your system. I can see your desktop. I'm clicking in. What is this? Is that puppet in a bikini?
No. That's your desktop, silly.
What's this other folder?
No.
Hold on.
Oh, that's not true. This is not true. It's just not
Wait,
true,
that's just
guys.
puppet in a bikini again.
No, it's not true, guys. It's not true. It's not real. It's his. He's projecting. That's what this is.
What's in this folder?
Thing on my PC. No,
Wait,
none of this is true. I'm
just
telling you right now.
Okay, alright, so let's be real for a second, okay? What have you been doing recently?
I've been playing Raido Kuzunoha, The Mystery of the Soulless Army. I've made good headway on it, too. I'm on I want to say chapter 4. I think maybe chapter 5. I don't remember, one of the two. What I did right now, most recently, is I'm saving these sailors from the Dark Realm. There's this shipping disaster going on. Our good friend over at Konoya, he can't get his shipments from the place he usually gets them from, that he sells his merchandise from, right? And apparently these sailors are getting trapped in the Dark Realm, so I'm doing my best to help sort them out. That's where I'm at right now, Screen.
Sure. You did you finally finished chapter 2, so you did the Red Cape fight. I like that fight
I did.
a lot. I like the fact that he throws the car at you. I think that's really funny and awesome.
That was awesome. I love that too. I was a big fan. I like his running animation. Like when you're trying to get him, his little running animation. That one's really funny. I don't know why. When I look at it, I laugh. It's just really good. The combat, still really fun. I still really like what I have to see. I'm not too crazy on the story, to be honest. I don't think it's bad or anything. I don't think there's a whole lot to latch on to just yet. It feels very formulaic, very much, we solve cases and we do. I mean, that's what the game is, right? You're a detective. I get that, but it's just not been super investing to me so far, story-wise. Gameplay-wise, it's been great though. Great gameplay.
Sure,
great
yeah.
Great aesthetics and music. I love that.
I'm not gonna bat for the story too hard because my favorite part about Raido Remastered is the gameplay. It's a big reason why I don't like the PS2 version very much because I think the story is fine, and the aesthetic's cool, and the music's really good. I love, by the way, that boss theme, Arch Enemy, is, in my opinion, top 3 boss themes Meguro's ever created. That song is incredible. His guitar is just so fucking good. Okay, I don't have to tell you. When Kid plays the guitar, I don't feel anything. When Meguro does it, I feel the soul of God himself coming through me. Okay.
It's crazy. Call me a normie, but what I'm most crazy about, musically speaking, in that game is still the normal battle theme. That shit is fucking on top.
Yeah, I did normal battle theme too. It's good, I guess. Yeah. Not my favorite track though.
It's really good. I love it. I'm a big fan. But I like the game soundtrack in general, like across the board. I don't think there's a track I really dislike in that game.
But it's because of all that I just don't really that the PS2 game, again, remember that the PS2 game has terrible combat. So it's missing what is my favorite part of the remaster, so a bit of a shame there. But I will say that the story at one point is just going to take a turn that you just don't see, and it's just going to be unhinged until the end.
Really?
That just happens, and it shocked me, and then yeah. So it is what it is.
Right.
But yeah, the combat I think is the best part about the game. I think Raido Remastered is just so fun to play.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's addictive as fuck, to be honest with you. Like you play it a little bit and you just want to keep on playing, you don't want to stop. It's really fun.
Yeah, and in the same vein, I've been playing Raido PS2, still cracking away at it. I mean, yeah, I just don't like it very much. I don't know what to tell you. It just doesn't play very well at all. It's a very archaic game. I beat Etrian Odyssey recently, Etrian Odyssey HD.
Love that game. He loves the game. He had a 10 on backlog. Big fan. Only nice thing to say about it, I think. As for Atlus, like, hasn't been like my biggest priority as far as games recently. Like now it's shifted because of I finished up other things. Rido's probably my biggest focus right now. But after Rido, I don't even know where I'm gonna play next. As far as Atlus, probably Persona 1, and I don't want to do that, but I have to do it.
Hey, when you finally do all the old sodas, I think Eternal Punishment is pretty good.
People say that. We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm sure it's not bad. Oh god, I don't want to play Persona 1. Persona 1's really bad, guys. That game, don't listen to what people say. That game's really, 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 really bad. God, I hate that game so much. SMTF's worse, but Persona 1 is not much better. Not a fan. I put a bit of Innocent Sin as well, like a while back. I didn't mind it. They had a decent hook, actually. I quite liked it, but that's all I really know about that one. What else have I been playing lately? I'm trying to think.
What's another?
Oh, Vengeance.
Oh,
Vengeance.
Yeah, you're never finishing
I haven't
that
beat
game,
it yet.
like.
I'm so close. I've actually made very good progress. Okay, I'm just literally getting filtered by this Kadishtu fight near the end. It's actually beating my ass. I can't lie to you. It's really tough. It's like all of them, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I could probably figure it out. I am just being cringe and not beating up the game. I also have Apocalypse that I need to work on. That game's story is really bad. God, its story is really bad. Apocalypse has like it's like not one of the worst stories I've ever played, but it's really not good. I like one of the characters, and like that's it.
If I can get through Extreme Odyssey, I'm actually glad I did it this early into the Play All Atlus Games initiative, because I've built up the perfect. Like, I'm playing Rido PS2, and I really don't like that game either. But
yeah,
at this point, I just nothing is worse. So I can't even be upset anymore. I built up a tolerance because of how much I hate Extreme Odyssey. The problem is there's like 4 other Extreme Odyssey games, and then including spin-off, there's like 3 more of those. So I'm gonna die here.
I'm telling you, you think it's been awful. SMTF, no matter how bad you think it can get worse. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
We'll see. I don't know. But regardless, finish that. Terrible. Fuck that game. Dog shit. Don't play it. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And then, I guess that's actually mostly been it. I guess I've been mostly going through Rido and Etrian, and P5X, obviously.
Oh yeah, big fan. Big fans of P5X.
P5X. Damn, I've just been playing shit Atlus games recently. Wait, can anyone recommend a good one? Jesus.
SMT4 is pretty good. You should play that one.
We'll get there after 4 more Extreme Odyssey games.
Yeah, after he plays like all the fucking shit games in the series to the point where he starts fucking hating Atlus.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, Extreme Odyssey like 5 is gonna make him like want to stop this podcast. He won't be able to handle it anymore. He's gonna hate this company.
Yeah, and start an Extreme Odyssey one. Are you kidding me?
Oh God, no, please.
And you know what?
I can't handle it, dude.
I actually have the perfect first guest for the Extreme cast. Okay, hear me out.
Oh no.
We get the director of Extreme Odyssey himself.
Who?
You may know him. You love him. Adolf Hitler.
Feeling more pressure but appears in the media. Better stop treating it small or medium. I'm extra large, big ticket, premium. Bound that tongue, you believe in me. Yeah, I'ma lay it down, grabbing that crown. Laying dollars on the ground, gonna double up now. 65 to 4 and 3, 2, one more time. Heavy punchline about to prove it. Lay low, lay high, lay low, lay high. Clear your heads now, watch a peek. Let me go and prove my worth, let me earn it. Gonna pass this test and get me a permit. Watch how I do, sit down, observe it. Fires in my soul, uncontrollable burn. Take a beat then, look at me now. Correct your bones to root cool, make you bow now. Class one to a point to see. Blow kiss goodbye while they scream and shriek. know that